Hi folks, how you all doing today? Well, we're back again, another match day today. We're back. It's crunch time for Scotland tonight, guys. Our fate is purely in our own hands. A win tonight would guarantee us a playoff place in the World Cup European qualifiers. It is going to be a tough match tonight. We're playing Slovenia away from home. Now, that's always going to be a tough match anyway. Bearing in mind the added circumstances on to tonight's game, it's really going to be tough. But I'm confident. I'm really confident tonight at the fact that we're going to go into this game, we're going to get it done. We've showed in the last 4 qualifiers that we can actually do the business when required. You know, we've won 13 points out of a possible 15. We've won our last 4 games, the only draw being against England, which we really should have won as well. It should have been 15 out of 15, but again, we'll not go there, guys. It's a disappointment even thinking about that, but we'll not go there again. Yeah, purely the way I'm seeing the match going tonight, I'm very confident, especially after seeing the team as well. For anyone who's not seen the team, hang on, I've just got it in front of me. I will read it out to you all. It's Gordon, Tierney, Mulgrew, Robertson, Fletcher, Bannon, MacArthur, Phillips, Lee Griffiths and Chris Martin. Now, that to me is a pretty good team. Bear in mind that I've also been on good information that we're going to be playing 4-4-2, which again is, in my opinion, is really positive. We're not going for 4-5-1. We're not going to pack out the midfield. We are going for it tonight. Very positive seeing Robertson and Tierney out on the flanks as well. It will be really interesting to see how they play in attacking sense, but also how they play defensively as well. Darren Fletcher being in the middle of the park as well. He's a good calming influence as well, which I think is quite good. Chris Martin is in there as well. He is the one that's going to be doing all the battling tonight. He is the one that's going to be up against the 2 centre-halves, and hopefully Lee Griffiths will be there to pick up the scraps. We all know what kind of player Lee Griffiths is, even though my missus over there doesn't really like Lee Griffiths. She went to school with him, but it's a different story for a different day, guys. But as a footballer, there's no denying that Lee Griffiths is a really good player. So hopefully tonight he'll bang in a few goals. As I say, guys, I'm usually never really confident going into Scotland matches, but I am confident tonight. Hopefully the overconfidence won't kill us. Hopefully not. Predictions at this time, I'm going to go for a 1-0 win or a 2-0 win for Scotland. I feel that if we get the first goal, I'm not going to say if we get the first goal, we're definitely going to win. If we get the first goal, hopefully the nerves will have calmed a little bit. There's no denying that this is just such a huge game. And in recent years, in terms of huge games, it doesn't really get much bigger than this. Yeah, if we win tonight, we're guaranteed second spot. You know, we could get knocked out in the playoff round. There's no telling what is going to happen in the playoff round. There's no telling what will happen. But unfortunately, for the way that we started this campaign, to now still be in a position of actually still qualifying, it's a fantastic effort by Scotland, fantastic effort by Gordon Strachan, and fantastic effort by the players, and also a fantastic effort for the fans for sticking with them. As I say, guys, hopefully come tonight I'll be able to give you a wee bit of good news. Hopefully we'll be able to be saying that we've got a playoff to look forward to. Hopefully, in terms of saying that, we'll be able to be looking forward to planes to Russia. But here we go, guys. Come on, the Tartan Army. Come on. Let's do it. Come on. Hi, folks. How you all doing today? Well, unfortunately, guys, I wasn't able to bring you the good bit news we'd all been hoping for. Unfortunately, we did not get the result we needed last night to book our place in the World Cup European qualifying playoff draw. It was really disappointing. Although I think it's probably a good thing. You know, we've got a lot of positives to look back. I think for the way that we've conducted ourselves this campaign, yeah, we started really slowly. We built up a bit, and unfortunately, we just didn't really get. We just fell over the line. Unfortunately, we just didn't get over the line. Unfortunately, but it's hard to kind of know where to go for here, guys, because I've still got a lot of feelings right now. Yeah, ultimately, I'm disappointed because I felt that we could have done it. I felt really confident going into the game yesterday, and my confidence was profound, really, because it shows that we were able to, we went 1-0 up and things were looking good, and yet just sloppy individual errors were again costing us. I was really critical of said to members of the team last night, I made it perfectly clear on Facebook last night that I felt Barry Bannon did nothing last night. I felt it was a waste of a jersey. For me, we needed somebody that was going to get on the ball last night and take us forward. Barry Bannon didn't do that. Yeah, Darren Fletcher had a good time in the mid. Well, he had a better game in the midfield. I felt he was quite a calming influence in the early stages when we were under the cosh. I was really disappointed in Gordon Strachan for his tactics. He put Chris Martin up there now. Yeah, Chris Martin's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but I see what he actually tries to do in the team. But he's a good target man. He does all the battling, and in the first half that was working a treat. That was working a treat. He was doing all the battling with the defenders. He was getting balls down. Griffiths was feeding off him a wee bit more, which was really good. And then Gordon Strachan decides to take Chris Martin off, bring Akechi Anya on. So we take off a target man, and then we play long ball football. I really wasn't fond of that. I just felt it was so stupid. It was so daft how we could have done that. I just felt that for everything that we've tried to accomplish in this group, to do that, nah. It just didn't go. And as I say, when you pick a player like Barry Bannon, who for me doesn't do anything, I had a lot of people say, but he's getting man of the match. He's down south in the Championship, which is a higher level than Scotland. Yeah, strictly speaking, the Championship's a higher level. It's a higher level than the Scottish Premier League. There's no denying that. But when you consider Callum McGregor playing in the Champions League for Celtic, scoring regular goals for Celtic, can he touch the Scotland starting 11? And then there's Barry Bannon, who plays in the Championship for Sheffield Wednesday. Can't understand that. I'm sorry, it's just my opinion. And by some things, from what I've heard from a lot of people, playing at a higher level gets you a better start, but Callum McGregor's not good enough because he plays in the Scottish Premier League. Well, by that theory, Lee Griffiths shouldn't have been playing yesterday either, because he doesn't play at as high a level as what Barry Bannon does, although again he plays and scores goals in the Champions League. So yeah, it's a little bit not so great. But as I say, I mean, again, guys, this is just my opinion. I felt it was a waste of a jersey yesterday. MacArthur was really disappointing for me yesterday. I felt he could have came off as well. There was the only two players I would have gave pass marks to yesterday were Griffiths and Darren Fletcher. I felt Snodgrass done well when he came on. Got his goal. He couldn't do much more else than what he done. But yeah, as I say, guys, it's disappointing at the fact that we're missing out on another World Cup, another major tournament. But signs to be positive, I suppose. We took on good teams in this league, in this group. I beg your pardon. And in a lot of phases, we played well. We just, unfortunately, couldn't go over the line. And the thing is, if you actually look back on our record, we lost 2 games that whole campaign. Slovakia, who have actually finished above us, lost 4. So I mean, it's goal difference that makes it out that we can't go to Russia next year. But listen, as a Scottish person, fair enough, you're used to disappointment. And to be honest, I'm quite looking forward to all the Russians kicking the shit out of the English. Maybe not on the football pitch, but kicking the shit out of them on the streets. Everybody, I'm not trying to be funny, I had an argument with somebody on Facebook the other day. All these clips coming in at England football fans in Lithuania and just how much arses they're making to themselves. And everybody's all happy. Oh, it's great laugh, great laugh. This is the problem. This is why world football hates the England national team, because of their fans. Their fans are football shame. As far as I'm concerned, they're fucking lagerlouts. They just think that because they're English, they held a God-given right above everybody else, which is not the case. And a guy turned in and said to me, but you're Scottish, you come from a country where the old firm are there, so you're not all holier than thou. That's no dispute. I'm not going to dispute that. The old firm are Scotland's shame. The sectarianism that divides this country is unbelievable. Go through to Glasgow, you're green or blue. I am in no way denying that. But unfortunately, where the Tartan Army are concerned, one thing I will say is, when was the last time you ever saw the Tartan Army getting in bother in a tournament abroad? The Tartan Army are so well are so welcomed around the world. They are welcomed with open arms. Because they actually go, they will drink the bars dry, they will enjoy themselves, there is no problem, no one is ever worried about them, and the next thing you know, they're out having a party. As the song goes, no Scotland, no party. You know what I mean? And just as I say, yeah, I actually commented on a thread on this on Facebook yesterday. I made this point and I got kicked off the thread because England football supporters cannot accept that Scotland are actually better than... Scotland have got better fans than what they do, because if you're English, you automatically think you've got a God-given right. The English Premier League's apparently the best in the world. Sorry to tell you, no, it's not. No, it's not. The only thing that has got the Premier League has got over most leagues in the world is down to one thing and one thing only, and that's money. So that, I'm sorry, is the reason why that you could, you could spend 20, 30, 40 million pounds on bringing a player in. But then that kid that's in your youth team, who could probably do a better job than the player you've just paid £40 million for, is sitting on the bench kicking his heels, gone out on loan to wee daft teams in lower leagues. He'll never get the chance. Look at, what's his name? Reece Oxford. 16 years old when he made his professional debut for West Ham. And he had Mesut Ozil, Santi Cazorla and Olivier Giroud in his back pocket. 16 years old. And yet he's away on loan because he's deemed not good enough for the Premier League. But he had 3 world-class players in his back pocket. Come on. That's my opinion, guys. As I say, I'm going to leave it at that because I can just feel the anger coming through into me again. I am really, really disappointed with how this has ended. But there's grounds to be positive. There's grounds to be optimistic for the future. Hopefully we'll get to Euro 2020. We shall see. Hopefully, guys, we'll see what happens. But again, guys, enjoy the World Cup, enjoy the games on the TV, and enjoy England getting the shit kicked out of them on the pitch and off it. Okay, guys, won the Tartan Army, won the Scotland.